size to be exactly the size of the current icons based upon my looking in the registry and seeing what to do. So one thing you'll notice, I've already calibrated this with those little mini targets. It's still real accurate, and it's still fine on the top. You can't see it, but there's a couple of millimeters of dead space there where the membrane doesn't hit, so I know I'm not going to get anything there. It's also true though that I have to press harder as I get near the edge, which I suppose is, that makes sense. And as I go across, I'm fine. Well, actually, it's pretty good there. Huh. Guess I got it right to the. So maybe this works pretty well. Why did I not think? Oh, I know. I didn't think this was working so great because, actually it seems to overshoot it a little bit, which is what we wanted to do, so I guess that's not so bad. Let's see if we can bring up a, WordPad or something. I'm going to minimize it and drag it over here. Make it, okay, so here's our classic problem. We can certainly get anywhere in here all right. It's pretty easy to minimize. Well, that was actually whatever that was. Maximize. Let's try it again. Minimize, which I just did completely. And those aren't the problem icons. The problem icon is the close box. So, if I just sort of casually try to close it without really pressing very hard, not much happens. But if I press, and I keep my arm out of the way, hard enough, it gets it. Or if I try to get just the lower left-hand corner of it there. Hello. It's still active. Yeah. I guess I have to get a little bit to the right and a little bit down, and I can close it. But it's not perfect. I think part of the problem is I'm missing a couple of millimeters on both edges here, and if that were not the case, it would be a little better. So I do think that probably helps a little bit, and I'll. But the calibration I did was a general third order model. I didn't try Laplace or anything fancy, and I didn't do. Ken had suggested that I have some heuristic that says, when I get near there, just hit the damn X. And I didn't do that. All I did was to include those 6 points as more points in the model, and to just let the linear regression fit them. So maybe doing something directly with them would work better. Okay, I think that's all.